This series has always been about getting an Infernal Cape from the very start. In fact, most of my videos are put in the playlist UIM Road to Infernal Cape. However, I haven't really had a set plan for working towards it, and have rather been just generally progressing my account with the hopes of one day having desirable gear and stats to attempt it. Well, today, that changes. I want to start exclusively working towards obtaining an Infernal Cape. I have devised a detailed progression of a few steps necessary before I attempt Inferno. The first of those steps involves me obtaining a sufficient amount of Zulrah scales. However, to do Zulrah efficiently, I need a Tormented Bracelet. Last video, I ended on a Black Demon's task, so the goal of this video will be to get a Zenyte shard from demonic gorillas, whether it be during this task, or from a future task that I will be hunting for during my Slayer grind. Alright, so before starting this demonics task, I want to do a few more gauntlets. Obviously, if I can get the Blade of Salador here, that'd be nice, because I'd be using it at demonics, because I'm low on Arclight charges, and that'd be much better than a whip. Plus, it would free up this crystal shard space. But I'll probably only do like maybe 5 to 10 of them, not too many, and then we're going to get straight into the demonics task. Alright, first gauntlet of this video. Really unlucky prep there. It's a little slow time overall. No blade, of course. 487. No blade. And no blade. Okay, that's enough gauntlet for now. Let's get ready to do this demonics task. As I've mentioned before, I'm pretty much out of Arclight charges. Like, I think I have like 1800, so I'm not going to use that. I want to save that for Cerberus and Zami. I would be using my blade if I had one. But we'll just have to deal with the whip for now. I'm just going to do a 3-way range switch, and that would be a 4-way melee switch. I've debated about this, but I think I'm just going to out the DDS and use the blowpipe specs for healing, so that means I can bring more prayer pots and need less healing. Anyway, and yeah, I have the Royal Seed Pot, of course, to get back there easily. Just these extra scales for now, because they're all I have left in my pile. But that'll be freed quickly once I use a few scales in my blowpipe. I still have these sand fuse for my Thermi task, so I'll just use these as if they're like regular prayer pots. And yeah, I'll try to come up with a decent inventory setup here. And of course, I'm going to be using the Mist skill to cook my sharks before going over there. So let's get started. And as a reminder, we are at 744 demonic Gorilla KC. We have 2 Zenyte shards so far, looking for that third. So pretty decent chance we'll get at this task. It's a 192 Black Demon task, so pretty big task. And hopefully this works out. I have like no food with me right now, so I'm gonna have to be like perfect pretty much. These kills are still pretty fast, even with just a whip. Like, I still hit pretty hard on task. And I haven't really used, like, any food yet. The blowpipe specs are pretty much enough. So this is a fine setup. Well, speaking of which, now I'm just taking damage like an idiot, because I say that. Alright, and there's the first trip done. Almost died at the end there. I got a little close. Only a 15 kill trip, apparently. That's kind of sad. I was expecting a little better. I didn't do the best, though. I made a few mistakes there trying to juggle some stuff. Even 15 kill trip isn't that bad, but we'll probably do better in the future. And I'm just putting all of my coins in Nightmare Zone in between trips, just so I can bring like 1 extra food each time. Alright, so I just filled up my blowpipe again, and I've pretty much used all these scales up. I'm just going to drop these 49. That's not many at all. The 400 I was keeping, or whatever it was I'd say is a little worth it, but yeah, not worth keeping 49. So that's another extra space I get, so that should extend my trips a little bit. Hey, there's 95 attack, and combat level 120. Alright, so we got the hard casket from the demonic gorillas. Okay. At least that's something new. Oh, actually, that trip put us exactly at 900 demonics killed, which is the expected rate for 3 shards. So it looks like I'm a little dry now. I still haven't seen the monkey tail or the heavy frame either. But I don't really care about those that much. I mean, yeah, I guess it'd be cool to have a complete log, but just want the 3rd shard. Holy crap, that's pretty rare. I think it's pretty rare. It's 2 spirit seeds. That's pretty awesome. I guess it's gonna just be turned in for seed packs though, because I don't have the level to plant all my spirit trees yet. And there's the last kill of the task. No Zenyte, unfortunately. Hopefully I can get another Black Demon's task soon, though. Ooh, Dust Devils. That's a big Dust Devils task. I haven't gotten that in a while. I think I'll gear up to barrage that task, actually. It's been a pretty good while since I've done a barrage task. Alright, before I do that Dust Devils task, I actually want to get set up to do some mahogany homes real quick. Because I've been sitting pretty close to 86 construction for a while. I'm only 61k off. And what 86 allows me to do is to boost +6 with the Crystal Saw and the T in order to upgrade my Portal Nexus here to the highest tier, which will allow unlimited teleports in it. The good thing about that is that it'll allow me to get rid of these 2 portal chambers back here because they'll be unnecessary. Well, and I guess this Gorak one over here too. And that's good because currently my money bag over here, the servant's money bag, is in this awkward corner. I haven't really found a good place to put it. So I have to walk all the way around like this. But if I got rid of these chambers, I can move the kitchen to one of these and the money bag to another. I'm going to get that level real quick, then upgrade my Portal Nexus and start putting some teleports in it. I have a lot of law runes too, so that'll cover a lot of the cost. An annoying thing I just realized is that since I have an Infernal Axe now, these are going to start burning as I chop them. I guess it just makes it a little bit more AFK. I could always just wait for it to deplete fully and then just never charge it again in the future. Which is what I'll probably do. But I wanted the Infernal Axe for the Master Clue step. Oh, and there's 81 Woodcutting. I've been close to this level for quite a while now. That also puts me at 2020 total. Like the infamous year. Yikes. Alright, there's the 86 construction. Can now boost to make that Portal Nexus finally. So let's go get ready to do that. I'm currently spending a lot of time buying some runes for teleports. And it's costing quite a bit of money. But at least I do have a bunch of law runes already, so that'll cover some of the cost. Like, I think I already had like 10,000 law runes, so that's going to be most of them. I'm going to try to buy like every useful teleport I can. There's a few teleports that I'll rarely use, so I'm just not going to get those, at least not yet, maybe later. Yeah, I mostly have to do a lot of world hopping for soul runes right now, because there's like West Arty teleport would be pretty useful. Dig Site teleport would be pretty useful because it's near the hard clue step, stuff like that. So I'll see you guys back in a bit. Then I also got to buy some magic stones and gold leaves to upgrade the Portal Nexus. Alright, I got my 2 magic stones and 2 gold leaves, so let's upgrade this Portal Nexus now after I drink this tea. Ooh, that looks pretty cool. Not much change but the base, I think. But now we can add a bunch of teleports instead of just 8. It's pretty much the last major upgrade I have for my house, except for like combining the Spirit Tree and Fairy Ring into one, but that's a little ways away. Alright, so I've gotten every teleport I want in here now. These teleports are the ones that I've decided to put in there. These are still available, but I didn't bother to get them because I just can't imagine them being too useful. The Merum teleport is not too useful. It's like useful if you wanted to buy a Dragon Scimitar quickly. Corrin Castle is not useful at all because the Zenyte Talisman does the same thing and saves me a lot of money on runes. I don't really care about these Wildy teleports because I'd rarely go there anyway. Fishing Guild is nearly the exact same as the one in the jewelry box and costs a lot to make. Finkenstein's Castle is not really useful. And this is Cemetery in the Wilderness, again not that useful. And Apatoll Dungeon is also not really that useful either. But with that said, I have pretty much all these teleports in the Nexus now, so I can get rid of both of these rooms like I mentioned earlier. So I'm going to do that and arrange the house differently. Okay, so I'm pretty much finished rearranging things now. These first few rooms here stayed the exact same, obviously, had nothing to change there. But for these rooms, everything's moved around a bit. I now have my servant's money pouch right here in close proximity, which is awesome. Because for a lot of things, I like to just store my extra money here in between trips. That way I have that extra spot for an extra food or potion. And then my kitchen's easier to access now too because it's rotated with the door facing this way. And then I moved my study over here. Since I don't use it very often, it should probably be a little further away from the portal. The only time I can imagine using this would be if I need to make house tabs for some reason, or if I need to make Bones to Peaches tablets, which I actually need to upgrade this in order to do that, so I'll do that when the time comes. And then now my Gorok portal is actually accessible again over here. Now I could just put this in the POH, but I like the Gorok portal being separate, so I don't accidentally go there, because this is just so far out of the way that there's no way I'd accidentally click on that. And even though you get a warning message when going to the Wilderness Teleport, there's still the small chance that I actually click through the warning message as well and just, you know, delete my account by getting PK'd there. So yeah, this is a much cleaner layout now. Oh, and by the way, I had about 107 mil earlier, and now I'm down to around 100 mil. Well, nearly 101 mil. But that's including the fact that I had 10,000 law runes earlier, and now I'm down to 500, even after buying a bunch. So that really was quite expensive. I had to buy like, I don't know, like 4,000 soul runes, 2,000 astral runes, and a bunch of law runes, and a bunch of elemental runes. And I had to use 1k bloods for the Carol teleport. Oh, and real quick, before doing that Slayer task, I wanted to point out some of the new teleports and how they're useful for me. So first of all, the Mind Altar teleport seems to be the fastest way to get to the Wildy Ditch, so it's pretty good for bagging. Although it's only recommended to bag like 1 or 2 items in here, you know, so you're only in the wilderness for like a split second or so. Because there's no NPCs to aggro on you, so it's not safe in that regard if you were like bagging an entire inventory. Oh, and I forgot to mention, it's also close to that new dungeon right here, because you can actually just walk up to the wilderness and then go over here and then come down like this. It's probably the fastest way to get to that new dungeon. And then of course the Arceus Library is a pretty new teleport that's going to be amazing for runecraft. And then West Arty takes you right here, which is very close to the elite clue step. Where's that stash? There's that stash where my dragon spear is. And that's pretty much all that's useful for that I know of. I can't think of another reason to come to West Arty, really. Then we have the Sentesten Teleport, which takes you to the dig site, but it's not the same dig site location that the pendant takes you to. It actually takes you much further south, like the pendant takes you up here. So this is actually the quickest way to get to some clue steps that are over here. And then Harmony Island Teleport is actually really good, because there's an elite clue step here, and also this is the quickest way to get to the herb patch. Now I can't use the herb patch yet because I don't have the elite Mauritania diary completed. The only thing stopping me from doing that is getting 91 fishing and boosting +5 to 96 for the requirement. So I'll definitely consider doing that soon, because 1 extra herb patch can save a huge amount of time. And then I already had Waterbirth Island portal previously, but it was just one of the portal rooms. That's just useful for getting the DKs or for collecting snapegrass. And I'm not going to go over any of the regular teleports. The great thing about that is I can get to these from my house even if I'm on a different spell book, for instance. Like if I wanted to be on Ancients but then go to Lumbridge for some reason. Oh, and I just realized this is my first Slayer task barraging with the Occult Necklace. So that should improve my XP rates here quite a bit. So I'm kind of excited for that. Hey, there's another Smoke Devils task. I'm going to try barraging the regular ones. It's a little bit different than barraging Necreals and Dust Devils, because you have to like lure them weirdly, but it's supposed to be pretty good XP per hour, I think. So yeah, I'll do that for a bit. Although it sucks I won't get any Ancient Shards or Totem Pieces. So I still want to finish this totem. I got 2 Totem Pieces from the Dust Devils task. Luring them is a little bit annoying. You basically have to work around these little skeleton things on the ground, because they act as like columns. So you have to like hide behind them and then allure them to you. And by the way, this is my first nuclear Smoke Devil on this account. It's a 1 out of 200 chance of getting the Imbued Heart from one of these, so that'd be a really cool drop. I've just been using my blowpipe on long range to lure these guys, because it's pretty damn annoying without a cannon. Long range loses you 1 tick, but I would lose ticks running closer to them to attack them anyway, so long range blowpipe seems to work pretty well. Ah, never lucky. Never lucky. Apparently Smoke Devils actually drop elite clues at a 1 out of 750 rate, and I was able to get a casket from them. Alright, decided to do some Gauntlet before my next Slayer task. Here's 490 completions. No blade. Alright, I was able to get a hard casket from Abbey Demons. Got another hard clue from Abbey Demons. Oh, these are not new, but I don't think I have them stored yet, because I think I got them before the costume room update. Alright, cool, a Necreal's task. I think I'm actually going to go back to barraging them because I do want more ancient shards. And I already happen to have my barrage gear on me anyway, so it's not a big deal. I was also able to finish a totem from that Abbey Demon's task as well, so hopefully we get something good from Scotizo. Oh, cool, I got a Dark Claw. I actually got one of these a while ago and I didn't keep it because I didn't want to make the Slayer helmet. Fairly recently, they released the ability to make dark flippers. If I get a pair of flippers, I can attach these and then store them in my house. Oh, that's awesome. Alright, this could be the next thing I do then. Oh, cool, I just got the hat. That's a little bit more common than the flippers, apparently. This can also be stored in the house as well. Well, I took a long break earlier and then came back later tonight, and it was like the very first kill I got flippers. So I didn't have my OBS open yet. But sweet, now we can go make the dark flippers. Apparently you have to go speak to Patchy on Mostly Harmless to do that, though. Alright, I'm here at Patchy on Mostly Harmless, and we're gonna now sew the dark flippers together. And there we go, we have a nice pair of dark flippers. Looks kind of funny, doesn't it? Well, these will just stay in my house most of the time, but they'll look cool sometimes if I'm trying to show off some fashionscape. Got that hard casket from Scotizo. Oh, there's 94 Slayer. One more until I can finally hunt the Hydra's Claw to make the Dragon Hunter Lance. Alright, got a hard casket from Necreal. Okay, that's new. That's cool. Nothing else really great, though. Got another hard casket from Necreal. Alright, and another hard clue from Necreal's. Got a medium casket from Dagonoth. Ooh, okay, Bandos Crochet, that's pretty cool. If I get the full Bandos vestment set, I can store my Bandos cloak away and not have to keep it as a permanent inventory spot, so that would be awesome. I actually just got a Jad task, but after some debate, I decided I'm not going to do it because I only have 85% scales in my blowpipe, and I want to save those for more demonic gorillas and shamans, which if I get really unlucky, I might run out before I get a Zenyte, so that'd be pretty bad. So I'm going to use the trick where you enter and then just immediately leave to cancel the task and not lose any Slayer points. And now I need a new task to hunt. Hey, speaking of which, there's a Lizardman task. It has been a very long time since I've gotten one of these. I actually don't mind them too much. I kind of like them, and I do want to get that Warhammer, so yeah, let's get geared up for that. Hopefully we get it. So let's check how many Shaman KC we have at the start of this task real quick. We're at 3784. So this task will put us fairly close to 4,000, but not quite. Alright, there's the end of the Shaman's task. Nothing special there, just a few herbs and alkables. That puts my kill count up to 3930 Shamans. Alright, spent quite a few points canceling there, but we got another Necreal's task, so I'll go melee this one this time. Hard casket. Another Dust Battle Staff? Are you kidding me? This is like the third one I've gotten from Superiors. It's the only Superior drop I've seen. Ah, man, I want that heart so badly. Oh, cool, there's 96 farming. Levels keep coming in slowly but surely. Okay, another hard clue where the last step was in the Deep Wildy. Finally got a hard clue without Wildy steps. Ooh, Master! Okay. Okay, it is a Wildy step first. So we'll go ahead and do that part first. Alright, infamous Follow the Bard step. Let's see. No! Crap, I got the Mature Greenman's Ale Follow the Bard step, so I'm not going to be able to do that. That sucks, because I had the death pile for this one too. And there's a 300 task completed. 450 points received from that. That's a pretty insane amount. Even though I had to spend like 90 skipping crappy tasks from Konar. Been a while since I've seen one of these levels. But there's 79 prayer. Alright, got another hard casket from Slayer. Okay, cool. New item. Elite clue from Abbey Demons, actually. I feel like this video is just going to be so many clips of clues that I get from doing normal Slayer while trying to get a Black Demon's task. So sorry if you don't like that, but We'll hopefully get the Black Demon's task soon and get that Zenyte. Okay, another Lizardman task. I'll do this too. I think after this, though, I'm going to start skipping everything pretty much besides like Necrials and Lizardmen. Alright, decided to do a few gauntlets first before that task, actually. Here's 491. No blade. 492. No blade. 493. No blade. 494. No blade. No blade. No blade. No blade. No blade. No blade. And here's a cool milestone. 500 corrupted gauntlets. And still no blade. Let's get geared up for that shaman's task. Bro, I saw the Warhammer and then I saw the fire runes under it, so it looked like a dragon Warhammer for a second there. I was so excited. I was like, what the hell? Man, that tricked me. Alright, and the elite casket from shamans. Oh no! Oh my god! Holy crap! I did not expect that. Oh my god! I just like took a break for like a couple hours and it came back as like my second kill of this trip. No way! Yo, wait, what's the kill count? What's the kill count? Oh my god, dude! I was just streaming earlier too. That would have been so sick if it was on stream. I'm no longer streaming though. 4,051. 4,051 kills. Oh my god. Holy shit. Well, now that I actually got the Dragon Warhammer, there's really no reason for me to do Shamans anymore. So I'm going to turn that task off since it's something you have to unlock. Yeah. Unless I somehow lose my Warhammer and have to go back, but, you know, hopefully that doesn't happen. So we can disable that and then just cancel the rest of this task. Oh, and look at that. A very big Dust Devils task. I actually really don't feel like doing Dust Devils right now. I think I'm going to start skipping, like, most tasks, because I really do want to get that Black Demons task for the Zenyte. Greater Demons, actually, I guess I'll do Greater Demons. I did just remember that I do want to complete that totem. I still have 2 pieces of my totem. I'm gonna have to make extra looting bag space now for this Warhammer. So I did end up getting my final totem piece from that Greater Demons task. And I also got another Ancient Shard, so when I do the Skotizo kill, I'll be able to get another 1,000 charges in my Arclight, so that's pretty cool. And luckily I realized just in time that I saved a Greater Demon kill on this task for Skotizo, so my Slayer Helmet would count. If I had killed one of these Ensouled Heads, it would have finished my task, so good thing I stopped that. But I do have to keep them in my inventory. Oh my god, killing Skotizo on task is so quick. That was probably like 30 seconds. Okay, Dark Beast I'll do because that's easy points. Oh, okay, there's that 96 attack. And 2025 total level. Pretty cool milestone there. Okay, finally got the Black Demon's task. It's like a medium-sized task, so that's pretty good. Alright, I'm geared up for Demonics again. And in case you guys forgot, because I did, my Demonic Gorilla kill count currently is 932. Hard Casket from Demonics that I had to death pile for. Yes! Yes! I got it! Oh my god, yes! Yes! About halfway through this task, or a little less. I was getting worried. Let's get out of here, man. Oh my god, I got some crafting to train now. Holy crap. Before I can make this Tormented Bracelet, I do need to finish off this crafting level. I need to get to level 90, and then I have to boost by +5 to 95. Boosting by +5 isn't too bad these days, honestly. It usually takes like an hour at the max. But getting to 90 crafting is another story. The great thing about all these crystal shards is that they can be used for crafting XP. I've shown this in a previous video, but I'll show it again. So I'm going to start out by getting my crystal bow from the stash unit here, and then I'm going to go back to a singing bowl in Periptonus. And what you can do is revert this to a crystal weapon seed, and then keep singing it into a bow using crystal shards, and you'll continuously get smithing and crafting XP. So this will get me pretty good ways into the level. I think it'll get me nearly like 150,000, 200,000 XP, something like that. I can use all but a little less than 1,000 because I'm obviously will need a few more gauntlets before I get the blade. And I need to save 1,000 shards to corrupt the Blade of Saldor if I ever get it. Revert this. You get the weapon seed back. We sing it into a bow. You get 2,000 crafting XP and 2,000 smithing XP, just like that. Oh wow, I actually got a smithing level from doing this already. That's 86 smithing. Cool. I can actually +5 boost my smithing to do all the smithing requirements for any elite diary now. But I'm in no rush to do that. Alright, that's good there. Just a little short of 1,000 crystal shards remaining. So now that puts me at around 252,000 crafting XP until 90. So now I'll just do some charter ship crafting with super glass make. That'll just take like maybe 4 hours or so. Not too bad. So I'll go die to Hespor and get set up for that. Finally, there it is. Level 90 crafting. Not only can I now make onyx amulets without boosting, but I can boost by +5 to finally make the tormented bracelet. So now I just gotta get an onyx to make my Zenyte and get some spicy stews. There's my onyx. There's my Zenyte. And there's some stews and spices. Let's try to get that +5 boost. Oh my god, we got it. We got it. There it is, the Zenyte bracelet. Now we just gotta get the runes to enchant it. But I got the runes. Here's the level 7 enchant. We have a tormented bracelet on the ultimate Iron Man now. A whopping +5% magic damage, +2 prayer, and +10 magical accuracy. This is pretty much my last major magic upgrade on this account. This and the occult were pretty big ones. And now we're all ready to head to Zulrah. And with finishing making that tormented bracelet, that's a great time to stop this video. In the next video, we will head to Zulrah, this boss right next to me here, and do a few kills there until I get a sufficient amount of scales. The number of which is soon to be determined, but probably at least like 50,000, I'd say. And who knows, maybe we'll even get a pet. That'd be pretty cool. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I can't wait to do Zulrah with these huge upgrades in the next one. And I hope you guys will check that one out as well. Feel free to leave a subscription if you haven't already, and have a nice day.